Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. How are we? Just make sure you're all muted and say hello to me in the chat. So many people today. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's going to be so much fun. Let me know if this is the first time you've ever joined any of my events. Just let me know that you're new. I see lots of familiar names as well. Just type in new if you're brand new. Oh, I've got such a good agenda for you guys. It's going to be so good. So good. So the solar eclipse is going to be precisely in about an hour. So we'll be right on time, ready to tap into the field of pure potentiality and possibilities. It's going to be super cool. Super cool. Okay. So good. Okay. Let me just get myself set up. I need to get myself live streaming to one of my Facebook groups. So I've obviously allowed everybody to come join for free for this. This will be saved into my Facebook group. Just bear with me, guys. We'll get myself set up. Oh, shoot. It won't let me do it. Oh, will it? Let's see. Yes, fantastic. Love when technology works. Okay, so good. All right. Okay. All right, my beautiful souls. Big agenda today. Big agenda. All right. So today is about an opportunity for us to release and let go of everything that no longer serves us, letting go of the old and welcoming in the new. So the last time we had a solar eclipse was, I think, like 2021. I think when I did my research, 2021. So yeah, it was quite a while ago, and so now we're ready for this next level. So with the energy of the moon, obviously the moon is all about intuition. Okay, it's about going inwards, inner reflection. We've had so much that's been happening in the world, and we can be very much influenced by the outside world. We can be influenced by other people's agendas, getting pulled into collective consciousness. And this is a time for you to gift yourself these next couple of hours to really go within and reflect within to what you really want, so that you're not on someone else's agenda. You're not getting pulled by the collective consciousness. You're not getting pulled into social media and what other people want for you, but really what you want for yourself. Okay, so today we're going to be cutting cords to all the people and situations who have their own agenda over you and your life, to get really connected with what you want for your life. Okay, so it's going to be a beautiful opportunity for you to get super crystal clear about who you are, what you want for your life, and for this next phase of your life. The solar eclipse with it brings change. And so in my experience, most humans, they fear change. They're terrified of it. They think or believe that change means loss, or change means sacrifice, that change means something bad or wrong. Okay, but the truth of the way of the world and of the universe is we actually are constantly changing. Right, who you were yesterday versus who you are today is not the same person. Right, cells in your body were destroyed and new cells were built. You were certainly biologically not who you were yesterday. You had new experiences that changed your thinking. If you're in the healing space, you probably done some healing work on yourself. So of course you're going to be thinking and feeling different than you did yesterday. So change is the only constant. So trying to avoid change is futile. So when we start to learn to embrace change instead of fearing it, then you can change and become the person you're destined to be. And this is what today is all about: stepping into and claiming your next destiny. And the destiny is not set by God or some being. The destiny is set by you. The gift that Creator gives you is the gift of free will. You are here to create your life of your own making. You're not on someone else's plan. You may get tricked into believing that you're on someone else's plan, but the plan is your plan. And so today I'm going to take you through a beautiful guided meditation, accessing the wisdom of your soul to get back onto your plan. Get off someone else's plan, get back onto your plan. This might be the agenda that your parents had for you. This might be the agenda that maybe your boss has for you, what they want for your career versus what you want. Okay. This might be the influence of your peers and what they want from you. We're going to start to kind of disconnect and clear the cords so that we can really have full, crystal clear clarity on who you are you meant to become, and what you're meant to be doing with your life. So you can really feel that you are on purpose. Okay? And purpose is not just one thing. It's not just your business and your clients. Purpose is many things. My purpose is to be a mother, one of my purposes. Right? Another purpose is to be a wife, a leader, a friend, a teacher, many purposes. Okay? So today is all about getting clarity on your divine sacred destiny and to shed all the layers of everything that no longer serves you. Because when you hold on to the crap of the past and you drag it with you, it becomes very difficult to move forward. Because it's like you're trying to move forward in your life, carrying suitcases full of rocks and wondering why life has become hard, why life has become a struggle, why is it more difficult now than ever before? And logically, you may blame it on the economy or the government or your partner or some external circumstance, without realizing you're the idiot carrying the suitcases with all the rocks, thinking you need to take it with you because you're scared of change. You're scared of let going of the past because you think that stuff keeps you safe because it's familiar, right? Like old dirty laundry, carrying it with you. Okay. For you to move forward into your destiny, you can't take that with you. Today, we let it go. We decide, we let it go. Are you ready, guys? Give me a yes. That you're ready to let go. You're finally done with the crap, the story, the drama, the trauma. We're drawing the line in the sand. It can't come with us. In this beautiful window of the next 2 hours, we're committing and deciding. There's going to be a version of you that today will die. We're going to bury that version of you. We're going to say goodbye. It served you to this far, but they can't take you further. The things that you would like to create in your life, as I'm feeling into everyone watching live, and everyone's going to watch the replay, I'm feeling into your dreams and your aspirations. And you want it easier, you want it faster, you want it more joyfully. You see evidence of other people having these beautiful lives and wondering, why is it not happening for me? How come she gets it? How come he gets it? How come they get it? It's not fair. And today is about taking full responsibility for the decisions you made and the new decisions you're about to make, to let go, to be done with it, and to claim your next level destiny. Okay, good. We're ready to go. Awesome. So I'm conscious there's probably some kids listening, so I'll do my best not to swear. Okay. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Okay, let's do this. So I've got my little agenda. Let me just review my notes. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Anna Kitney. Hi. I've been doing energy healing since 2008, 2008 energy healing. I became a master healing instructor in Certificate of Science, like the highest qualification you can get in theta healing. I'd say over 10,000, maybe 15,000 clients, one-to-one, thousands of students internationally, hundreds and hundreds of classes, certification classes. So I've taught lots of theta healers. So like in the theta healing world, people do know me. The last couple of months, I've decided to no longer teach theta healing and really pursue my own body of work. And so as some of you may have heard, I'm kind of launching my own kind of healing modality. So there'll be a taster of that in some of my upcoming mini masterclasses and the upcoming challenge. Inside Manifestation Vortex, which is a free 3-day challenge coming up. So I'll talk about that later. And I've been a coach officially since 2018, but in all honesty, I've been coaching people all my life. So that's a little bit about me. Okay, so the rest of you, you're like old friends. We're just coming back to hang out. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. So as I mentioned, the solar eclipse is a beautiful time to go to inner reflection. So the answers you're going to be receiving are not what Anna thinks you should do with your life. It's going to be your own answers. I'll definitely encourage you to have a pen and paper to hand. You're going to get insights, ideas, and nuggets. These are going to come from your soul. These are going to come from the divine. These are going to come from your angels, your spirit guides. But actually, at this point, it actually doesn't matter. Just trust you're going to get the guidance you need right now for the mindset shifts that we're about to make, the paradigm shifts that are about to occur, and the action steps that you will come away with. I want you to come away with a practical, tangible game plan that you know what the hell you are doing with your life and moving forward from an expanded state, not from a shrinking place. There's been so much fear, like fear propaganda out there on the news and internet. People have become very, very afraid, and they're making poor decisions from a place of fear. Today is about expansion. So that's the energy I want us to play in today. I want us to dream big. I want us to tap into that beautiful field of like infinite potential. So before I get into kind of like the meat of today's training, I want to explain a beautiful concept that I finally understood in the last 6 months, and it was a game changer for me. Such a beautiful teaching, and prepare to have your mind blown. Prepare. Okay. So as I mentioned, I've been a healer for the last, 15, 18 years. And I've spent my journey in personal development since a very early age of solving people's problems. That's what people pay me for, solving problems. And here's what happens with the problem paradigm. A paradigm is simply a worldview. And most of humanity operates from problem paradigm. There's a story or belief or a viewpoint around, to get through life, to create success, I have to solve a series of problems, right? Whether it's problems with the kids are being bullied at school, or they're not doing their homework, right? That might be a problem. Or it might be a problem in your marriage, right? That the passion and spark is gone, that he or she or they are taking you for granted, right? Or it's not as good as it used to be, or that you're not communicating. So there's a problem you have to solve. So off you go to hire your healer, your therapist, your love coach to help you in that, solve that problem, right? Or you as a healer or coach, clients pay you to heal and solve their problems. So they invest money with you, they pay you their $50 or their $100, or they book a high ticket offer of $2,000 with you, let's just say, to solve a problem, to get them from A to Z. So they've paid you their money, whatever that is, to solve a problem. As they come for that first session, and you do your process, your framework, your healing, your coaching, your Reiki, your EFT, your NLP, your theta healing, whatever it is, right? You do your tool. You help them solve a problem, identify what beliefs are they running that's causing the problem. You change that mindset, you fix the problem, and you send them away. And then the next session, they come with another problem. And you start the process. You solve yet another problem. This is not just in the healing and coaching space, guys. It happens in I'd say nearly every industry in the world. People are getting paid to solve problems. It's a problem paradigm. So here's the problem with the problem paradigm. On a subconscious level, we manufacture problems to solve, thinking we need problems to solve them, to overcome them, so we can achieve success. With our kids, in our marriages, in our businesses, in our careers. Subconsciously, we're manufacturing problems to solve, thinking we solve problems to get to an outcome, to get to a destination. Am I making sense? Yeah? So you turn on the TV, you look at social media, problems, right? It's all about problems. As a humanity, we're programmed, we're brainwashed into look for everything that's wrong, which is why most of humanity is still very cynical. Oh, it's too good to be true. It can't be this easy. They must be lying. They must be cheating somebody. Who does she think she is? Who do they think they are? This can't be true. This can't be real, right? The naysayers. And there's plenty of those around the world. Right? You just have to look at one social media platform and see all the trolling of all the cynics. When somebody's celebrating a success, right? They had their biggest revenue month in their business. Oh, they must have ripped people off. They're lying about it. It can't be real. It's not true. How can they go from nothing to a 10K month or a 50K month or a 100K month? It's impossible. There's plenty of cynics. Oh, this woo-woo stuff, it's just magic, right? It's not real. Yeah, you can only succeed if you work hard. You only succeed if you struggle and sacrifice. That's the only way. And plenty of experts teach that. There's a part of you that deeply knows that there's something wrong with the world. You're thinking, maybe I was born at the wrong time. Maybe I was born on the wrong planet. Who knows? There's something like intrinsically that we feel like, it's like the Matrix, right? If you've seen the movie The Matrix, where Neo's like, there's something wrong with the world. We feel it. It's not the way it should be. Maybe that our soul knows and remembers that there are different time and different place. It was easier. It was more effortless. It was more joyful. It was lighter. The earth's frequency feels heavy right now, feels dense. And that density you're feeling is everyone's suitcases filled with rocks. Problems that we think we need to have, problems that we carry, problems of the past that we're not willing to let go. We're unable to forgive what she, he, or they did to us, or the mistakes we made in the past. That's even worse. We continue to punish ourselves for mistakes of the past, think, God, I was such an idiot. If I hadn't have done that, then this wouldn't have happened, and this would have happened. God, I'm such an idiot. And you carry those suitcases full of rocks. So for you to move forward in the life that you truly want, through the effortless way, through the joyful way, the part of you that knows that it gets to be easier, it gets to be more joyful, it gets to be more expansive, we've got to let that go. And let go of the need to try to analyze and dig and process. At some point, you've done the healing and it's just time to let it go. But every time you go back and you dig on that same problem, every time you go back and analyze the problems of the past, oh, I must remember what I did in the past because I want to avoid that problem again. And so you keep digging it up, digging it up, digging it up. Because you've been programmed by society that you need problems in order to grow, in order to learn, in order to evolve. What if it was never required? Enter the possibility paradigm. So we live in a universe of infinite possibilities, infinite potential, infinite. You see it all the time. You may not know how it's possible for other people to achieve what you've always wanted to achieve, and they achieve it so effortlessly and easy. You see it all the time. Here you are spending the last 5, 10, 20 years, whatever it is, in healing therapy, and you're still not where you want to be at. And you see people who've never had one therapy session, never did one bit of inner childhood trauma work, making stacks of cash, having the best marriage of their life, the best body of their life. You're like, what is going, how can this be? There's a big distinction. They didn't hold on to the belief that they needed to hold on to the past in order to move into the future. They just simply learned to let go. That's it. They learned to let go. So I'm going to do a little analogy with you guys. And some of you may have seen this will be an analogy. Okay. So there's a bottle of water. This represents your issues, your problems, your dramas, your traumas, your stories. He did this to me, she did this to me, the government did this to me, my boyfriend or girlfriend did this to me, right? Your issues. And I'm going to hold on to this because I need to dig on it, I need to analyze it, I need to understand it, I need to do journaling on it, I need to meditate on this, I need to make sure this is perfectly healed. And you hold on to it. And so I could hold this bottle of water for, maybe an hour. I'm pretty strong. But my hand would get tired. Now imagine it's you holding this bottle of water. And it's, I don't know how many mils is this? 800 mils. So it's almost a kilo here. So imagine holding this bottle for a day, a week, a month. Could you do that? Can you start to feel the pain in your arm, holding this bottle for an entire month, a year, a decade? Can you feel the heaviness and the weight, the struggle, the frustration, the burden you feel is of your own creation, because you are unwilling to let go, because you keep digging up the past, thinking that's the path to your future, without realizing you're carrying suitcases full of rocks into the present, which becomes your future, which is why life continues to become difficult. Yes, you create successes on the way. It's possible to carry those bags of rocks and still create levels of success, but it's harder. It's heavier, just like holding that bottle of water for a week, a month, a year. I'm pre-framing this analogy so that when we come to releasing the past, you understand why it's so important. You can spend another 10 years in therapy, in coaching and healing, digging up the past to try and understand why in that past life that happened, and that's why this shit is happening now. But you're old souls. You've had hundreds and hundreds of past lives, which means if you keep working that way, you will never be done. You'll never be done. You'll forever be carrying suitcases full of rocks. You can just choose to let go right now. It's a decision. It's as simple as that, a decision. I'm going to accelerate this healing. I'm going to show you this powerful, amazing, it's not even a hack. It's just a new way of thinking about healing and therapy and growth that can only occur when I move you from the problem paradigm into the possibility paradigm. You won't, if I tell you now, you won't understand. I need to get you into possibility paradigm first so you can understand how easy and quickly it is to create the life that you want. So when you let go of the story or belief that you need to find problems to solve in order to learn, to grow, to evolve, your subconscious will stop manufacturing new problems. And you'll start tapping into the field of pure potential, of possibilities. And one of the first questions I want you to ask yourself is, how is this happening for me instead of to me? How is this happening for me instead of to me? So I'll give you a little example for context. So during COVID, right, prior to COVID, we were running around about 40 live events across London hotels. I was teaching 13 classes, often 2 or 3 a month, myself and 2 other instructors that worked for me. Plus like meditation nights, practice groups. That's a lot of events. We were making good money, but it was unsustainable. Everyone was exhausted. We loved what we did. Like we loved the people, the community, the mission, everything. But the business model sucked. And I was too scared to change it because it was a like well-oiled machine. Business was doing good, but everyone was exhausted and it wasn't sustainable. So when COVID happened, everything stopped. It forced my hand. It forced me to change my business model. So we moved within the space of, I think, about 3 months. We moved a lot of our business to online. It was a game changer. That year was the first year that we hit $1.4 million. I'd struggled to even get to 1 million, anywhere near 1 million, for decades. And the year that happened, we shifted to online. We helped more people. That money represents helping more people. So it's impact. The more money you're making, more people you're serving. So it eluded me for years, for decades. So it was a gift. It was very traumatic, very scary, but it forced my hand. So I want you to think for a moment right now, what is some challenge that you went through in your life, or maybe you're still going through? Something that feels so difficult, so heavy. It might be something you've been trying to heal for the last 10 years and you are so fed up and you keep going around in circles and you are done. The solar eclipse is about the end of a cycle. And I want this to be a big healing for you today. Big. Doesn't mean it has to be traumatic and you have to cry. Doesn't have to be that. It can be as simple as that. But I want it to be profound and deep, deeply transformative. What is something in your life that you haven't been able to move past? Maybe a trauma from childhood that you just can't bring yourself to let go. It might be a current situation with an ex. It might be a mistake that you've made. You just simply can't find a way to forgive yourself. Whatever that is for you. What's something that feels like 100 suitcases full of rocks? What is that for you? So just close your eyes, bring your awareness to that situation right now. Feel the weight of it. I want you to stop trying to avoid it, pretend it's not happening. I want you to feel the full weight of that. Close your eyes, feel the weight of it. The density, the stories you're telling yourself, the belief systems, whatever that is for you. Will you feel like the world did you wrong? He, she, they did this to you. You were helpless, you were the victim, whatever story you're telling yourself. Like, feel the whole energy of all of that. And in this moment right now, I just want you to feel the presence of your angels, archangels, guardian angels. And we're just going to ask the guardian angels and archangels to just hold these suitcases for us, just temporarily, so you can feel the relief. So on count of 3, you're just going to hand these suitcases full of rocks, the story, the drama, the trauma. You're just going to hand over to the angels. Allow them to carry it for you so you can feel the relief. 1, 2, 3. Feel the relief. You may feel yourself physically lighter. You may feel your spine straightening up. You may feel your shoulders dropping. You may feel your gut expanding. You may feel yourself sinking into your seat. You may feel like a fog has been lifted from your forehead, from around your third eye, or the weight from your shoulders has just simply slid away. Your hands may be tingling, or your feet may feel lighter. Just become aware of how this feeling feels in your body right now. Your angels are carrying it for you. It's not gone. They're just carrying your suitcases for you. When those suitcases were removed from your energetic field, it created a void in your body, an emptiness, because those suitcases, whatever that story is, has been so familiar to you. It's tied to your identity, how you see yourself. Oh, I am the woman whose husband took everything from her. Or I'm the woman who's every man abused her. Or I'm the guy who every woman I attracted was a gold digger. Right? Like it's leaving a void. Whatever story you had is now emptied. It was your identity tied, wrapped around those suitcases full of rocks. It's who you thought you were, the victim, powerless, helpless, angry, resentful. A lot of low frequency energy was carried with those suitcases. And now it's left this vacuum in your body, in your energetic field. And so now we're going to fill it with conscious intention. But before we do that, we need to uncover why you were holding on to those suitcases for so long. So closing your eyes. Your angels are still carrying them for you so that we can lighten your load. Just want you to feel into your heart space. Feel yourself expanding beyond the room that you're in, the building that you're in, the city, the country, the planet. Feeling your energetic field expanding past our solar system, our moon, our sun. Expanding past the Milky Way galaxy. Past all the galaxies and past the universe through layers and layers of light. Until you reach this beautiful divine light of the creator of all that is, God, universal intelligence, Allah, whatever you call this higher power. Feel yourself fully present in the energy of the divine, all around you. Feeling calm, feeling centered. And so from this place, you're going to imagine like you're an eagle looking over your life, looking down upon your life and everything that you created, all the choices you made, the consequences of those choices, consciously choosing or not choosing. Not choosing is still a choice. Right? If you don't choose, other people choose for you. It's still a choice. So be the eagle looking down upon your life with non-judgment. Very important here. Stay in the presence of curiosity as the gentle observer from this place of the divine, looking down upon your life. I want you to stay in the energy of the divine in non-judgment, as though you're looking upon your life through the eyes of God and seeing all that you have created. You are the leading lady and man of your life. You're the lead character. And the world is your stage. And the people in your life are the pieces of the chessboard, contributing to the game of life. And just seeing what you created, what decisions and choices you made, and how you engage and interact with the other chess pieces on the board. In non-judgment. Just be the gentle observer and be in the energy of curiosity and wonder like a child. Get curious. And go, I wonder why I created this for myself. So as you're looking down upon your life as the gentle observer through the eyes of the divine, I want you to see the situation through the eyes of God. What was going on? That the little human on earth, the little version of you on earth, was creating drama, trauma. What were you learning from this experience? And just trust whatever you're receiving. Or you're learning to be resilient. Or you're learning to trust yourself. How to be strong. How to be tolerant. How to have better boundaries. How to have higher standards for yourself and others. Or you're learning how to forgive. Listen. Through this experience, what was your soul learning through this body, this timeline, this situation? Be the gentle observer. What were you learning? Be available to see, be available to know. Know that you can hear and understand exactly. Allowing it to be easy. And maybe you're learning a couple of things. As you're looking upon your life like a chessboard and you're seeing the pieces, these pieces represent people. This is the game of your life. When you see the contracts or agreements you made with the soul to teach you certain lessons, this might be virtues. Each person is a soul. So all the agreements that you made, again, in non-judgment, what agreements did you make with the other chess pieces, if you will, to teach you certain life lessons? Okay, we're going to mark those life lessons as complete. Very simple. Through power of intention, we're deciding that it is done and complete. You're no longer obligating those people to teach you those lessons, that it's now finished, over, no longer required. And just feeling, sensing the energy collapse. It's finished and it's done. Releasing them with forgiveness, releasing yourself with forgiveness is complete and done and no longer needed. You may observe that this pattern occurred with a number of people, not just one. So you're seeing this pattern repeated through time and space with other people, seeing that energy collapse with all the chess pieces on the board in the past, present, and your future. Again, simply through the power of intention, deciding it gets to be done. Letting it go. Breathe, relax, let go. Release. 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 Well done, guys. Well done. Ah, so good. And now, what is the new and empowering belief that you have as a result of this experience? It's now completed and finished and over. What is your new and empowering belief or story? Is that you finally realize that you are worthy and good enough, no matter what? Is it that you no longer need the permission of others to be yourself, to be authentic, be you? That it's safe to be you? Is it to truly know that you are lovable? Or that you are safe? Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you are safe. Beautiful. Okay. Keeping your eyes closed. I want you now to imagine that you're standing on the edge of the universe in front of a waterfall. And this waterfall has the most crystal clear water, that it's reflective. You can literally see yourself in this waterfall like a mirror. Crystal clear. But what you're seeing is a different version of you. The version of you that you've always wanted to be. This is your next level identity. The way that you look, the way that you speak, the way that you hold your body, the way that you dress, your life as you wish it to be. When you love who you are, you're at peace with who you are. Knowing that you are powerful, not a victim. Knowing that you are safe, knowing that you belong. Knowing that you are valuable, needed, important, special. All the things. See that mirror reflection of the person you've always wanted to be. And I'm sure you've written down your manifesting list many times. All the things you've always wanted to have and be and experience. Well, that is you in this waterfall. And this exists. God doesn't dangle carrots. If you can see it in your mind, if you can write it down, that potential exists. It exists in the field of pure potentiality. We live in a multiverse. This is just but one expression. There's a part of you that is casting out desires of things that you'd like to have in your life, the person you wish to become, the things that you want to have in your life, the kind of person you want to be. Those desires come from a version of you that already has that reality. We're about to experience it right here and right now. So count of 3, just like Alice through the looking glass, you're going to step through this waterfall into this other reality, but not as the you right now, but as this next level of self who already has the life that you've always dreamed of. This is just one reality out of multiple millions. It exists and exists right now. So through the Akashic records, through the law of time, we're stepping through this waterfall into this other reality on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Step through the waterfall. The water rushes over you, cool and refreshing, reinvigorating. And you step into this alternate reality, this alternate you. Trust what you're seeing, trust what you're sensing, feeling. You are this person now, this next level of identity. Your hair is different. The way that you dress is different. You might be different size or shape. Your environment is different. Be the gentle observer, walking the path as this person. Where are you? Are you indoors or outdoors? Is it warm? Is it cold? Is it dry? Is it humid? Feel the temperature of the air. Who's with you? Where are you in the world? Trust your first thoughts. Be available to know. And I want you to imagine walking through life in this body, in this timeline, in this dimension, this reality, as that person. What are they doing in their day? How are they thinking? So if you just scan their thoughts, their beliefs, their stories, what do they already know and believe to be true about money? About business? About clients? About love and intimacy? About family, children? About health, well-being? What are their habits? What are their rituals? that honors their body temple? What are they doing differently to you in the here and now? What's the most significant difference in the way that they think as compared to the you here and now? Might be something quite subtle, but a clear distinction. And why is it true for them? Why do they believe it to be true? Okay. And so, as you know, we left our suitcases long behind us. The angels are holding on to it for us. We have this void in our energetic frequency, in our physical body, and in our auric field has created a void. We're now going to intentionally replace the void with specific frequencies from this next level self. So essentially, you're receiving a healing from another version of you in another dimension. As simple as that. So you're going to feel as these frequencies from this next level self are infused into the you right now in the void. It's as simple as just setting the intention. You're going to receive the empowering belief systems, stories, value systems. Feel that energy being infused into your energetic frequency. You're literally being encoded with all the empowering belief systems that this next level self of you already has. Release. 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 Let go, allow it to come in. You may hear a sound because vibration has a sound. So you may, the frequency has a sound. You may feel a pulse in your body. You may feel tingling on your skin. However you're sensing or feeling this energy is absolutely perfect. As your energetic frequency is being recalibrated to this next level self, already has the life that you desire now. That it gets to be effortless, it gets to be joyful, it gets to be fun and expansive. That you get to have all the things. Right? This next level self is not interested in sacrifice, sacrificing health for love. They get to have it all. This other version of you is not scared of what they're going to lose. They're excited about what they're going to gain. They're not in lack frequency, they're in expansion frequency. They're not in problem paradigm, they're in possibility paradigm. They see it all as a series of choices, not right, good, bad, or wrong. It's just simply a series of choices. And they're all available and all available now. This other version of you can hold non-judgment frequency for longer. They're not jumping to conclusions. They're not jumping to telling themselves stories about what happens outside of themselves. They're not a victim of circumstance. They create the circumstances they want. They're not playing small. They're not invisible. They recognize they are powerful. They are God, force, energy, and physical form. They recognize they are the creator of their life. They take 100% responsibility for themselves and their actions. 100% responsibility from a place of power, certainty, faith, and crystal clarity. They know what they want. They're not just doing it for themselves, they're doing it for everyone else. Their motives have gone beyond self-gratification into growth and contribution. That's what fuels them. They have their needs met, not in survival. Ego is not running the show. Soul is. They're fully surrendered to soul. So allow these keys to unlock inside you. For some of you, this is awakening creativity, innovation. For others, it's awakening dormant healing parts of you that you didn't even know you had. Accelerating, deepening your healing gifts. For others, it's cultivating and developing non-linear thinking. Your ability to look through infinite potential, infinite possibilities, to choose the best path, the best strategy, the best tactic, the best process. Adaptability, resilience, self-trust. You'll hear what keys have been unlocked for you in this moment. What has been awakened and what has been accelerated within you. Untapped potential is now filling the void. Breathe, let it in, guys, breathe. Okay, you're going to start to see or sense or feel the energy stabilizing, and energetic field is starting to normalize this new frequency. It's been infused in deeper levels of your energy field. Setting intention to seal this energy within you, that you get to take this with you. This is now who you are. The knowledge, the wisdom, the codes, the activation. It's all yours. Just think of it as a duplication. You're not taking away from this other version of you. It's just simply being duplicated. Well done. Okay. On the count of 3, you're going to step back to the waterfall, but as the new you, the upgraded you. Still you, but you've been upgraded. So a lot of information and codes were instilled, more than we could verbalize in this linear time. You got a lot of data coming into your field. So count of 3, you're going to step through the waterfall, back into this dimension, back in this timeline, but as this next level self. 1, 2, 3. Stepping through the waterfall, back into the now, back into this dimension. but as the next level you. You feel different. You might even feel yourself sitting more differently. Something's changed. Maybe you can't put a finger on it, but something feels different. Or maybe you're getting a rush of ideas right now. New inspiration, new insights. Surge of energy. Maybe a sense of peace and contentment or calm to know that everything is going to be okay. It's going to be better than what you even imagined. Ruth says, the pain in shoulders is gone. I love it. Love it. Yeah, because you left the suitcases behind. Yeah, fear of shame and visibility, letting it go. Beautiful. Yeah, Rona says, I'm manifesting instantly. Yes, you are. We're always manifesting, guys. You don't have to be in a guided meditation to manifest. We manifest with our thoughts, our words, and our actions. Yeah. Yeah. And so what you have before you is a series of choices, possibilities. Yeah, Jeanette's like, I'm happy to just be me. Tiffany's when I'm coming back, I smelled geraniums, lavender, rose on my left side. That was incredible. So Tiffany, sense of smell is the most advanced psychic ability, by the way, just so you know. Yeah. So I think you brought back some like accelerated psychic ability. Tiffany says that was incredible. My pleasure. Emma says, I've been given so much trust by my higher self and deep into my body. Yeah. Trusting yourself. Yeah. Where you said many animal guides surrounding me. I feel so light. Awesome. So good. I can feel everyone's like, what just happened? You're like processing, trying to put words to what just happened. Let go of trying to understand everything. Just be at peace with what is. Don't have to psychoanalyze everything. I'm loving that you're feeling good, new insights and awareness. Just let go of the human and the ego trying to understand what the friggin' hell just happened. Just let it go. It's all good. So much more occur than we can put words to it right now. Words are not required. Just sit with the feeling. Yeah. Rebecca says, I am the prize. I am so serene. Yeah, you should feel like a sense of peace and calm and centeredness, and like a knowing it's all going to be okay. I felt so much light shine through my body and into this world. Yeah, because we're made of light, right? We're made of light. So much more than this flesh and blood. We're made of light. Evelyn, this is very peaceful. Yeah, amazing. So good. So good. Well, that was just 1 hour. It feels like they've been here for 2 hours. I've got so much more to share with you guys. So much more. So much more. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to analyze. Just be at peace with this energy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. When I came back to the present in this reality, I saw myself at the top of a mountain overlooking. Oh, I lost the comment. Overlooking beautiful area full of green flowers. Yeah. Michelle's like, I did this sitting outside during the eclipse. I just saw the eclipse with you meditating in my ear. Love it. It's not visible from all parts of the world. In the US, you guys get to physically see it. But at this very moment, it's occurring right now, right now. And so when the moon is blocking the sunlight, and we're not bombarded by all the radiation from the sun, we can actually access deeper reservoirs of inner knowing. Right? The moon, nighttime darkness, is the yin. It's inwards, it's reflection, it's going within. This is about being at peace with who you are. So you do not need to be in dissatisfaction with the things that are absent in your life in order to be motivated to create more. This is a problem with manifesting. People stay complaining, looking at like, well, I haven't got the clients yet. I haven't got the money yet. I haven't got the house yet. I didn't get the promotion yet. They're looking at the lack, trying to manifest more. Can you see how this is a problem? You're trying to manifest the absence of the thing and feeling the negativity of that. This is why it's really difficult to manifest this way. So you do not need to be in dissatisfaction and complaining with what you have and don't have in order to manifest more. Meaning you don't need to look for problems to overcome to manifest more. The worry that you feel is a manufactured emotion. We create that as a motivator. We worry, we doubt, gets us into action. It's not required. So let's now enter into the possibility paradigm. All potentials exist, and they exist right now. There are no rules. There are no rules. Somebody made up a rule, decided it was true, got the buy-in of other people, and then it became a popular adopted paradigm. Like the 9 to 5 or 9 till 6. Somebody decided Monday to Friday, 9 till 6. That was going to be a supposed work day. But these millennial influencers decided, I don't want to play that game. I'm going to create my own paradigm. So the millennials and the Gen Zs, like, no, I don't want to do that. Doesn't sound fun to me. And they're breaking all the rules. Leaving the older generation baffled. How can this be? They stepped through the waterfall and they never looked back. They didn't look to try and find the suitcases full of rocks. They just left them behind, carefree. They stepped into a new reality. They weren't interested in the past, only in the present moment of the now, right now. Making decisions from the now, not based on the mistakes of the past, the pain of the past, story of the past, but now. So the possibility paradigm says all potentials exist. So in the quantum field, the unified field, it's available. You just entangle with it. So what are some experiences that you've always wanted to have, but you were telling yourself, oh, I haven't got the money yet. It's not the right time yet. Some external circumstance. I can't start my business yet. I don't know enough. Haven't got enough qualifications. Whatever the story is. I'm waiting for my husband's permission. I have to wait till the kids start school. I have to wait till my husband gets his new job. There's a story that the old version of you was telling around why you couldn't have it now. There's just a story. And in the field of pure potential, it's available now. No story is required. That next level version of you doesn't need judgment over everything. Just because one client cancels, does that mean every client's going to cancel? Just because one payment defaults, does that mean a whole bunch will now come in? Just because you tried something once and it doesn't work, does that mean you'll never master it, that it'll never work? Just because there's one client complaint, are you now worried about getting lots of complaints? Do you see? What if it doesn't actually mean anything? That it just is. That it just is. And what will you be choosing instead? So enter the pivot. So when we stop focusing on problems, looking for problems, we pivot. We stop focusing on the darkness and the hardship and the struggle, and stop talking about it, stop analyzing it, digging it up, and we turn our gaze towards the light, towards the sun, towards opportunity. And you ask yourself this question: how is this happening for me instead of to me? What is the gift in this situation? And you turn what appears to be a problem into an opportunity. I'll give you an example, actually a couple. The humble post-it note by 3M. Multi-million dollar company, if not billions. So this company was hired to produce some glue, but this glue was very, very weak. It wasn't sticky. It was just slightly tacky. And so they were going to like dump all this glue. The formula didn't work. They were going to dump all this glue, gallons and gallons of it. But there was this gentleman, and he would like to read from his Bible. And he wanted a way to mark his Bible without damaging his Bible to where he left off. So often when he would put like little markers in his Bible for where he left off last time, it would leave like a stain. It would damage the paper of the Bible, because if you know, the Bible usually has very thin paper. And so he thought, if I use this tacky glue to mark my Bible, it's tacky enough to hold my position as a bookmark, but it won't mark my Bible. The invention of the post-it note was a happy accident. Turned what appeared to be a problem into an opportunity. Champagne. The monk, Dom Perignon. They were supposed to be making wine, but something happened in the process. Instead of wine, they end up making it fizzy. As it turned out, the other monks actually liked the fizziness of the drink. And so Dom Perignon was tasked with the job of making this wine even more fizzy. And that was the beginning of one of the most prosperous wine companies, Dom Perignon. Happy accident. There are so many of these. This is how innovation starts, invention, new paradigms, new ways of thinking. So let's return back to the pandemic. COVID happened. When it finished, a lot of people did not want to go back to work. They did not want to travel an hour and a half to work. Organizations realized they didn't need huge, big offices in cities, that people could be trusted to do their job from home. And in fact, they had happier employees. Instead of employees traveling for 2-3 hours a day, they were more productive. So they didn't need to do a whole 7-hour shift to get the work done. They started to create flexi hours, giving families more time together. Yes, marriages did break down during COVID. Some couples were using work and going out as an excuse not to be together. It was a blessing in disguise, because a lot of those people have found their ideal soulmates now, instead of hiding behind the desk at work or at the office, or through distractions like restaurants and shopping. But a lot of companies changed the way they operated, where people started to work from home, more productive, more profitable. Zoom took off. This very platform became like a huge, big global empire. Meetings all around the world, conversations, healing sessions, coaching sessions, boardroom meetings, major decisions around the world and country happen on Zoom calls. It changed the way that we live and work. The birds came back. I don't know if you can notice in your city or your country, there's more birds, more tweeting. I don't know if you've noticed that. Cleaner air. People started to cook more from home instead of always eating out. People's spending habits changed. They didn't realize they need half the crap they were buying. It changed the way that we live and the way that we think. It was a paradigm shift that humanity needed to have. The way that we were living was unsustainable. And what is humanity now seeking? Connection. We want to be face to face again. Zoom calls are great, but we miss human connection. We miss human touch. We're starved of it for almost 2 years. Physical touch is one of our love languages. Every human needs physical touch. A hug, a kiss, a loving embrace, a pat on the back, a high five. Humans are not designed to live in isolation. So we're craving connection. So we want to be out in the world again. And so when you shift from looking in the shadows, looking at the darkness, focusing on all the struggle and the lack and the problems, and you pivot, a conscious intention to what do I want instead? How is this happening for me instead of to me? If I knew without a shadow of a doubt that this is all happening for me, that everything is going to work out, what would I already know and believe to be true? You start asking yourself better questions. You shift from complaining and looking to why it's not working to seeing everything through the filter of opportunity. How is this an opportunity? How is this a gift? You just shift your judgment. How is this a gift? How is this a blessing for me and everyone involved? I promise you get different answers, different solutions, different ideas. When you're no longer looking at things as a problem, but as an opportunity, you get new ideas. Problem mindset is it's in the fear frequency. On the Map of Consciousness by David R. Hawkins, from his book Power versus Force, he talks about frequencies of vibration. So shame is one of the lowest, right? Fear, I think, is about 100. When you're meditating in the theta healing state, you're in love. And we've got like joy, bliss, enlightenment, and then universal intelligence, God force energy. So you just need to be in love or higher. So when you're operating from the frequency of opportunity, from excitement, from love, from joy, the ideas you're going to get at a whole different frequency. So like, give me a yes in the chat. Who's ever made a shitty decision in a moment of fear? You were panicked, your back was against the wall, you made a move, and it was a disaster. Many times, many times. We've all done it multiple times. Yeah? Threw money at a problem, said something that we couldn't take back, made a move that we might still be paying for. Wish I hadn't said that, wish I had done that, because we're vibrating in fear, lack, worry, doubt, anger. The ideas, solutions, our intuition at this frequency will feed us exactly the frequency you're at. It's basic law of attraction and law of vibration. You're vibrating a low frequency. Let's just say it's fear, worry, and lack, problem mindset. What you put out comes back to you. That's it. What you put out comes back to you, which means we are 100% responsible for everything we've created. We can blame it on the boyfriend or the girlfriend or the government or the kids. Right? We can stay in blame, or we can take responsibility. because that's the frequency we put out, that's the frequency came back. And so your intuition at that level is crap. If you're in worry, fear, and doubt, your intuition will malfunction. It's not that it's not working, it's working at the frequency at which you're at. It'll feed you the ideas and solutions, circumstances, people at that same frequency. And so you raise your frequency, you pivot, you turn your gaze towards the light, towards the sun. How is it happening for me instead of to me? How is this an opportunity? What is the gift in this? What do I desire instead? If I knew this is going to work out in my highest favor for me and for everyone involved, what would I already know and believe to be true? And then you move towards the light. Not away from the fear, not running away from the problem, but towards the light, towards the desired outcome. What do I want instead? From the infinite possibility, what do I desire instead? And you move towards that. So if you knew without a shadow of a doubt right now that your divine soulmate is looking for you, right? The beautiful quote by Rumi that says, that which you seek is seeking you. That which you seek is seeking you, which means if you're looking for a soulmate, that soulmate is looking for you as well, right? So if you knew that your divine life partner was also looking for you, if you already knew and believed that the person's waiting for you, what would be true for you? Well, you would know that you are lovable, you are handsome or beautiful. You would know that you are valuable, precious. You would know that you're smart and funny. You would know that you are the prize. What else would be true? What would be true if you knew that soulmate was looking for you? That you're not waiting for any circumstance. You're not waiting for, I don't know, planets to be in alignment, so it's your divine timing to meet your soulmate, because you're not supposed to meet them until 2027. That's a limiting belief. There's no rule in the sky, according to God in the Bible, that says, well, so-and-so, Andrea, right, or Claire, because you were born on this day, it's not your time yet, you have to wait. Of course not. It's all available, it's available now. So there's a beautiful quote in the Bible that says, when you ask, it is given. When you ask, it is given. It's not saying when Mercury is not in retrograde and the planets are in alignment and you've lit your green candle and you've said your 100 mantras that you now get to have the thing. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say if your human design is manifesting generator, you get to have this. But if you're a projector, you get to have this. It doesn't say that. When you ask, it is given, meaning it's yours. So why am I not receiving? Because somewhere you have told yourself stories about receiving. We create rules and stories about receiving. That I have to do all the thing in classes to become a certificate of science in order to be a good teacher. Then I get to have students and clients. Really? Is that God's truth? That you have to do all the classes, or can you just learn on the job? Each and every class, you become better and better instead of waiting till you've done all the classes before you're ready to start. Oh, I have to release at least 5 kilos. Then I'll be ready for the soulmate. Or I have to learn this tactic and this strategy, this tactic and this strategy, so that I can then make sure I do well in business. Really? Is that what God's truth? Oh, I have to send 12 emails and build a funnel in order to make money in my business. Really? Is that God's truth? No. When you ask, it is given. Someone created a story around what they thought and believed was required to sell a product or service. They made up a story saying you have to send 12 emails and you have to post it, 2:00 on Instagram, and you have to do 3 reels and this many carousels in order to convert. So how do we sell and market our services before Instagram? Before reels were invented? Do you see how ridiculous this is? We get wrapped into someone else's story and rules about how it should be instead of creating our own rules. Own rules. All right. So now I'm going to have you guys entangle. Now that your void has now been filled with conscious intention, you've consciously coded yourself in your future version of you. And it was different for everybody listening. It wasn't the same codes for everybody. Uniquely coded for you in order for you to have the life that you want. You have the programs now. They're inside you. Now we're going to entangle. We're going to entangle with the quantum field. I'm going to call it in. We're going to pull it in. Okay? With conscious intention. When you ask, it is given. So you're available to receive. There are no rules. So close your eyes for me, guys. Returning back to this beautiful energy of the divine, the creator of all that is, God, universal intelligence, Allah, whatever you call this higher power. Standing on the edge of the universe, looking down upon your life. And in front of you is the entire universe. And seeing beyond the universe to the very song of the universe, the frequency of vibration of the universe. I'm going to go beyond the atoms, beyond the molecules, beyond the quasars, and just into the pure energy of the divine, the formless substance. We'll impress our thoughts on the formless substance. It takes shape and form and becomes matter. This is how all matter is created. It starts as a thought, an idea. And in this moment, we're going to cast our desires. All the new things we wish to bring into our life, without any rules, without any constructs. It's all available, and it's available now. For those of you who can see the solar eclipse, you're probably starting to see the sun coming through. You might start to feel the light shining on you. As new ideas, solutions you hadn't thought of before, new insights are coming through. So in this moment, we're casting out all our desires for things we would like, letting go of the how. Completely let go of the how. Just be at peace with not knowing. And just declare, decree, decide. What are all the things that you would like in your life from the frequency of love, joy, or higher? Very important here. If you knew that this was real and it was available now, you wouldn't doubt that it's going to come or even how it's going to come. You're going to hand it over to the higher power. Just feel yourself relaxing. You might feel yourself grinning as you declare, decree the things you want in your life. The soulmate, the wellness and well-being in your body, the energy, the friendship, the soulmate, the support, the connection, the friendships. The kind of career you would like or business you would like, the kind of clients you would like, all the things. Give you a few moments just to feel into the energy of the done deal, the end state, that it's already yours. When you ask, it is given. So feel the energy that's already yours. Invoke that feeling in your body to the frequency of love and joy. In this moment, you're emitting a different frequency to the one you've done before. You're vibrating a very high frequency. That signal is going out into the universe. You're literally entangling with everything that matches this frequency. We have almost 100 people joining live on the Zoom call. and dozens more inside the Facebook group. And I'm sure hundreds more watch the replay. We've created a very powerful collective vortex of energy. This is a manifestation vortex in the field of pure potential. We're doing this for the frequency of love and joy. From the done deal state, when you ask, it is given. Feel that in your body. Know it as a truth. Let go of the how and just feel into it is mine. It is done. It is here. It is now. You already saw that it's possible. When you stepped into an alternate reality through the waterfall, you saw that they had it. You had the life. You already know it's possible. And now we're bringing that possibility into the here and now, in this dimension, in this reality, in this timeline, in the highest and best way. Allow yourself to feel the gratitude. You're sending gratitude to the universe in advance of you receiving. This accelerates and amplifies manifestation. We're saying thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. Thank you. It's here and it's now. Thank you. You should feel like a buzzing, excited energy. You might be getting ideas of action steps or moves to make. You should feel excited about getting started. Or just simply and just positive expectation. Well, of course it's going to come. Of course it's mine. It's here and now. Of course it's going to come in the easiest, fastest way possible. God has a plan. And his plan is going to be so much better than mine. So much better than my little ego can create. Of course God is going to make it easy. Of course I get to receive all the abundance I desire. Okay. And stay in this beautiful energy. Slowly open your eyes. Okay. You're going to remain connected. A, B, C. Always be connected. You're staying in this beautiful frequency of love and joy, staying connected to the energy of the divine. I want you to head into your journals, onto your notebooks. I'm going to give you a series of questions. You're just going to do free writing. Okay? All right? I want you to stay in this energy. Okay. So you're just going to, first of all, just jot down maybe 5 or 6 or 7 items of things that you want to manifest. So jot that down. Things that really stood out for you. What are all things that you declared, decreed? Jot those down. Okay, next. If you already knew and believed that this was true, this was a done deal, if you already knew and believed that this was your life, you had this, you were this person, what would you already believe to be true? Meaning, what are all the empowering beliefs that the version of you who has this life, who has this stuff, who has this reality, what do they already know and believe to be true? So you're going to do a stream of consciousness of all the empowering beliefs when this stuff is your reality, when this stuff is true. Don't edit, just allow a stream of consciousness to come through. Okay, all right. Next, if you knew and believed these beliefs to be true, if they were true for you right now, fully and completely, deeply, what would be your next 3 moves? If you knew that these desires, these manifestations were a done deal, you had complete faith in the outcome, okay, that you already knew and believed these empowering beliefs that were already true, what would be your next 3 moves, 3 action steps? Now, the next 3 steps are not like do more digging work, light a candle and meditate, right? Action step might be pick up the phone and call that girl, right? It might be send that email, reach out to that person, start that new job, get that new offer out, sell the thing, do your own live, right? Promote your next masterclass. Like that's what I'm talking about. It's an inspired action. It's your inspired action. And it's from this frequency of effortless, in your zone of genius. Right? It might feel a bit uncomfortable because it's outside your comfort zone. You might have not done it before, but it should still feel exciting to you. Okay. Be available for messy, imperfect action. I do it all the time. All the time. I'm not waiting till I'm perfect. Okay. So what are those 3 moves, guys? Okay. Okay, guys. All right, let's light up a chat. Let me know what are the empowering beliefs and what are your next 3 moves. Let me know. When people say, oh, I don't know what to do. It's a limiting belief. You do know. Soul always knows. Soul always knows. The ego may not know. The lower self may not know, but soul always knows. So you activate soul frequency, and then you know. You always know. And you're available to know. Okay. Sab, I get to succeed no matter what. I get to have it all. I'm the chosen one. Love and money program release, Oriental dance classes, and the money course. Super clear. Super clear. You got your moves. Yeah. I am connected to soul and God, full of divine inspirations. The old self is gently shifted. Yeah. Yeah. Claire says, weird, take down my site. Upgrade LinkedIn titles to what I do. I love doing psychic and coaching. Promote 3D class. Okay. So it might be that, Claire, you're not promoting yourself through your website, you're promoting yourself through social media. Yeah. So I follow a couple of coaches. They don't have a website. They're like, one's doing $1 million a month, the other one's doing $800,000 a month, no website. They're just selling through like Instagram. So yeah, you wanted to use LinkedIn. And maybe that you've upgraded and changed so much, Claire, that maybe your website's not even reflecting who you are now. Yeah. And promote your 3D class. Sounds very exciting, Claire. Tiffany says, it's all possible for me. All I need is desire plus some ways will be provided for me. Yeah, that sometimes the solution's revealed in front of you. Yes. Being available for the solution to reveal itself to you. Absolutely. Yeah. And being available for it to be easy. Yeah. So there's a universal law. It's called the law of least resistance, or the law of least effort. It doesn't mean no effort whatsoever. What that means is that you are operating from your zone of genius. You're operating from what is easy and effortless to you, what you are designed and built to do. You're like your DNA from your parents and your ancestors, your life experience, everything you've been through is sculpted and crafted who you are. There's only one of you. And so things that you can do effortless is hard for other people. So when we are walking the effortless way, we're walking the path that is natural to us, effortless to us. So for me, I'm very creative, very artistic. Always been. I'm not a logical, pragmatic, sensible person. I'm illogical. Right? I'm unconventional. I've always been like that. So my artistry flows through me. It's my natural talent, my natural gift. Yes, I developed it, but it also, I was born that way. That is my effortless way. The way that I dress, the way that I do my sets, the way that I do all my things is artistry. When I reprogram someone's mindset, I'm seeing myself painting a canvas. If you're a logical, systematic person, you might see yourself as reprogramming someone's mind, much like a coder, right? Still the same thing, it's just your approach is different. I see myself painting a painting, weaving a tapestry. That's the way I see the mind, pulling on threads and threading in new ones, right? Building in the framework in the mind so the mind can think more positive thoughts. Yeah. So the effortless way, that is innate to you. This is why the strategy is coming from you, not from me. Yeah. My work is easy and valuable. Yes, Elaine, of course it is. And I feel like you have a deep knowing, understanding, and belief in that now. I trust that I can create as a woman what I really want, no matter what. No matter what society accepts from me. Exactly. Screw what society wants from you. It's what you want from you. Yeah. I can move into my new house fast. I'm loved by my new boyfriend. Love it. Thank you, Tatiana. I'm worthy of receiving. I'm ready. I'm perfect. Nothing can stop the flow. Yeah. How about I am in flow? I am in flow. Right. So the law of least resistance or the law of least effort, it's like the bird doesn't struggle to fly, it just flies. The water doesn't struggle to run downstream, it just flows downstream. So be like water, flow. Allow the universe to guide you, allow your soul to guide you. Not flowing on someone else's agenda, flowing through soul's guidance. Yeah. Serving my clients, I'm connected, everything is easy. Making money is easy. Being a wife and a mother is easy and effortless. I can have both, family and a business. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I have a family, 2 kids, 2 teenagers right now, 3 businesses. I'm seeing it's possible for women in her 40s. Yeah, what's age got to do with it? Yeah. I am loved. My soulmate loves me. It's easy. Yeah. Yeah. Marina says, get visible now. I don't need all the tech to shop online. Exactly. It's so easy. You just pick up your phone, get on your social media platform and start talking. It's that easy. You don't need a fancy website. You don't need fancy funnels either. No. Honestly, like social media, you just go live and you get clients. It's that easy. Instagram live, Facebook live. I don't know, go live. Talk to people. Share what's in your heart, what's in your soul. Yeah. Beautiful. I love these. These are so good. The vibration is really high in here. I love it. So good. So good. All right. So our little suitcases, they're like hovering with the angels. I'm assuming no one wants their suitcases full of rocks back. The first thing is obviously our void is now full with all our empowering beliefs, all our desires that we've just cast out. So everyone is, I think you don't want your suitcases. You're like, oh my God, like what was I thinking? Who was that? It's like you're seeing a shadow version of yourself. And it's like this, like, I don't know, corpse, right? Nobody wants that back. We're now ready to bury that corpse. Yeah. So it's very simple. Our angels are carrying it. So we're going to ask our angels to take care of it. So closing your eyes and just requesting your angels just to simply transmute this lower dense energy and transmute it into light, just with simply intention. It's that easy. Allowing the angels to take care of it. Just feeling it dissolve, release, letting go. It's an old identity. It's like a shadow. And we're just shining light upon it and just simply dissolved. Beautiful. Okay. All right. So my soul, has given me homework to give to you, an action step. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. It's going to be so much fun. And it's so appropriate for everyone watching live today. It's so appropriate. It's given specifically for you guys. So today you've received teachings. There's many things that you were given today, many teachings, many concepts. You may like to rewatch this training. Okay, so the replay will be available inside SoulAlign Selective Facebook group. So you can rewatch the replay. Or maybe there's something that really stood out for you, something that you took a note on, something you wrote down, something you highlighted, a teaching point, a new awareness, an aha moment. Maybe it was stop manufacturing problems. Maybe it was there are no rules. I get to create my own rules. Maybe it was I don't need anyone's permission. I get to choose. Maybe it was it's all available. It's available now. Maybe it was that which I seek is seeking me. Maybe it was the waterfall, the mirror, stepping through into another dimension, another reality. Maybe it was if I already knew and believed it was true, what beliefs would I have? If I knew this was a done deal, what beliefs would be true for me? Maybe it was seeing your life like a chessboard with players and realizing and recognizing that every chess piece is a soul that you made agreements with. And you can just decide, declare, decree that those contracts are now finished and completed and no longer needed. Maybe it was stop making decisions and manifesting from lack and fear and discontent and being at peace with what you have, knowing you're available for more, and manifesting from joy, from bliss instead. Those are just a small handful of teachings from today. So many golden nuggets. And so your homework now is take one of these messages and pass it on to your people. I want you to pass, you have full permission, my full permission to take any teaching from this program today and pass it on to your people in your voice, to your people. This might be in your Instagram live, your Facebook live, your LinkedIn post, your blog, your podcast. Choose whatever platform you like, wherever you like, and share one of these messages, one of these teachings to your people. That's your homework. I want you to pass this forward. Because what you're doing is you're carrying this manifestation vortex frequency, and when you pass it on, you're blessing other people. You're passing the teachings on, and it gets magnified and amplified. So the entire vortex of energy that we've created gets magnified. We have over 150 people live today on Zoom and Facebook. Let's just say each of you go share this with your people, your 100 people. I'm not great at maths. How many people is that? Your followers who watch it live and the replay. So let's just say you do it on Instagram, you download it from Instagram, you upload it to YouTube. So now it's on 2 platforms. Everybody on your YouTube channel sees it, and everybody on your social media sees it. Now, next week, next month, next year, we magnify the frequency of this manifestation vortex we've created. We amplify it. We pay it forward. Because you must realize that we are all connected. We are all one. Right? So when I judge you, I judge myself. When I heal you, I heal myself. We are all one. So when we start to share the teachings of what you've learned today and you pass it forward, together we can shift the frequency of the planet. We can start to create a new frequency, a new vibration around the earth that's going to collapse the old paradigm and awaken the new one. The paradigm of possibilities, of infinite potential. And each of you has a voice, whether it's writing, speaking, teaching, you have your voice. Share it in my full permission. And don't just stop with one teaching. Like, if this is the beginning of something wonderful for you, keep going. Don't stop. In your voice, from you, for your people. Your people need to hear this right now. Let's shift the frequency of the planet And it starts with our manifestation vortex right here, right now. For some of you, it's going to put you out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to do a live, show your face. If not, it can just be an audio. Yeah. Okay. All right, my beautiful souls. I'm going to start to wrap it up. God, it was so good. Well done, me. Well done, soul. Thank you very much. That was so good. So good. Do you know, about 2 hours ago, I had no clue what I was doing tonight. I was like, I've got to do like a little masterclass for 2 hours on like the solar eclipse. What am I going to tell them? I swear to God. Like 10 minutes before, I'm like, I have to teach them something. This is when I let go of what Anna Kidney wants and what soul wishes to transmit through me for you. This was about you, not about me. Not what I thought I had to tell you, what my soul wanted to pour into your soul. This is what this was about. What you needed to hear right today. Today, this minute is what you needed to hear. So ego set aside, Anna Kidney set aside, and soul spoke. Yeah. Yeah, if you've been listening to me for a while, you know when Anna Kidney's speaking, when soul's speaking, my voice changes. My voice changes. My words change. My soul is far more eloquent, far more prophetic. Yeah. Okay, my beautiful souls. So we're going to start to wrap it up. I'm going to just leave a little time for Q&A. I did see some questions coming in. Yeah. So the replay will be inside SoulAlign Selective Facebook group, and that's where the challenge continues. It's completely free, guys, by the way. Manifestation Vortex. It starts Friday through to Saturday. It'll be 2 hours. It's completely free inside SoulAlign Selective, so get yourself in there. Most people want to have the challenge to keep. So it's free inside the Facebook group, but usually about a week later it comes down. So if you want to purchase it, you can. Okay. But yeah, the link is inside the Facebook group if you want to purchase it. And I've sent some emails out as well. So and the links are on Instagram. So it's all over the place. You can definitely find it. So Manifestation Vortex, and it goes up every 24 hours. The price goes up. Okay. That's intentional. It creates a frequency. So you're welcome to come and join the Manifestation Vortex. Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, if you don't have the Facebook, then Laura, you just purchase the challenge, and you get all the recordings. You get to join me on Zoom. You get laser hot seat coaching with me every day during the challenge. You get a bonus call on day 4. Yeah. So I'll just post the link for you guys. Let's see. Here we are. That's if you want to grab it, guys. If you want to purchase, you get lifetime access, and you get to join all the live calls as well on Zoom. Otherwise, it'll be in the Facebook group. So typically what I do is I go live in the Facebook group. Everyone gets it for free. And typically the last 30 minutes of each of the days, I do laser hot seat coaching and healing for the people on the Zoom call, because obviously they've paid for it. And there's a bonus for day 4. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's do some Q&A. Let's have a look. Mina says, what's the reason for losing clients? So sometimes we need to let go of the old to make room for the new. So maybe that some of these clients are no longer a right fit for you. I feel like a lot has shifted in your life, Mina, like your thinking, your consciousness, your energy. And I feel like some of these people don't resonate with you anymore. I feel like you've outgrown some of your clients as well. So my belief is when one client goes, 10 will come. When one door closes, 10 will open. That's my belief, right? So you can code yourself in. So when clients leave, get excited, like, oh, well, who else is going to come in instead, right? Like what's meant for you is what's meant for you. So if doors are closing, but you're focusing on the darkness, so instead of focusing on the light, so then you shift you pivot your awareness from the problem to the opportunity. What's the opportunity? If clients are canceling, leaving, who else is going to come instead? What's even better than this? And you get excited. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, thank you, Mina. Yeah. So yeah, the challenge is, Laura, the challenge starts this Friday. And the replay is like you typically available within 24 hours of going live. Yeah. Yeah, but this particular training will be inside SoulAlign Selective Facebook group. Borana says, my angels just took the suitcase and flew away with them. Love it. They're gone. They're gone. So what does it mean when you let go of the suitcases? It means that you are no longer going back to the past. You're no longer talking about it. You're no longer revisiting it. You're no longer analyzing it, processing it, digging it. It's done. It's finished. It's over. You don't need to go back and revisit. Okay? It's done. You've let it go. And you're moving towards your desires now. You're moving towards your manifestations. You're moving towards the light, towards opportunity, towards the feeling of the ideal outcome you want, the done deal. The done deal. So in manifestation, what people do is, okay, I want, let's just say this is the manifestation, right? I want this manifestation, it's outside of me, and I have to try and get to it. I haven't got it yet. So I need to like clear some stuff like belief systems and problems to try and get the stuff, trying to bring it closer to me. And yes, that's one way to manifest your stuff is like heal more problems, and you believe that if you heal more problems, you get your stuff. But then you get your stuff, and then you want the next thing. You want the next thing. And so then you're manifesting more problems to dig to get the next thing. Do you see? And then the next problem to get the next thing. Do you see how we're manifesting through problems, right? So we're no longer doing that. That's an old paradigm, right? We're now doing possibility. I'm going to speak more to this inside the challenge to really help you to not just intellectually understand it, but to truly embody the possibility and pure potentiality of it. Meaning all potentials exist and they're all available now. So you're no longer looking for problems to solve. You're simply moving towards your desires, your dreams, and acting as though you already have them. And there is no judgment about right or wrong. Like whether you have this or this, there's no judgment about which is better. It's just personal preference. We're not saying, well, this costs more and this costs less, and this is better, so I'm going to go for that. Because not everybody wants the same thing. So this is where it's part of law of pure potentiality is letting go of the judgment we have about things. Because with judgment comes comparison. And comparison is the theft of joy. So it's still a choice. You get to have whatever you want. And not everybody wants the same thing. So you're manifesting from casting desires and moving towards those desires instead of trying to run away and heal your fears. It's a very different way of working. When I started working this way with my client, particularly when I got this awareness, and then I got activated, and then I gave my two private clients that day, I gave my two private clients those codes. The revenues went through the roof so fast. It even shocked me. I was like, oh my God, like this code is so powerful. When they recognize they no longer need to manufacture problems, focus on problems, talk about problems. So the container had to be, like the frequency of my offers had to change from solving problems to holding space for people's desires, believing in their power to create their desires themselves, rather than me being the fixer of their problems. It's a completely different way of working with clients. Yeah. Yeah. How do we know we are ahead of our divine timing? Okay, it's a loaded question there. Loaded question. So it depends on which divine timing. So there are definitely things you're meant to do on this world. Definitely. The way that you get to do them is up to you. It's free will. God doesn't say you must do your life purpose backpacking through the Himalayas, living in a tent. God doesn't say that. The human and the ego chooses that. One of the things I remember Vina Steibel saying years ago in Theta Healing, she said, you can do your divine timing in poverty or style, the creator doesn't care. So it's the human that has beliefs about how it must be done and when it must be done. But the creator doesn't care. What you're meant to do is what you will do. So just trust that it's already done. And let go of any stories or beliefs like, oh, I'm going to miss my divine timing. Oh, I won't fulfill my mission. Oh, I'll let God down. Those are all stories of the human and the ego. if you knew and already believed that this divine timing was done, because we are beyond time and space, that you could just relax and let go and enjoy life and be in the present moment of the now, rather than scared that you're going to miss your divine timing, fail God, and not do your mission, have to reincarnate. So very fear-based program, that one. So let go of the story and just know that it's already done. Know that it's all divinely perfect. And be in the energy of peace. Because what happens is, in the moment you know that it's done and you're at peace, then that becomes the self-fulfilling prophecy. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, one more question. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's all good, I think. I think you guys are complete. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed today's training. We'll see you for the continuation inside the Manifestation Vortex, all happening inside SoulAlign Selective Facebook group. Obviously, you're welcome to come and join the VIP option. You get a bonus day for. It's a beautiful taster of what I'll be doing in my mastermind coming up. It's my Manifestation Mastermind. I cannot believe I have never done a Manifestation Mastermind. Seriously. I've done programs on business and money, and I've not done a Manifestation Mastermind. So yeah, the Manifestation Vortex is going to be the beginnings of the work I'll be teaching. So the Manifestation Mastermind. This is manifesting on a whole nother level. Yeah. Yeah, Laura's asking 4 days free, and then you come join me on Manifestation Mastermind. SoulAlign Manifestation Mastermind. Yeah, Minnie's already registered. Amazing. I'll see you in there. See you in there. I've got some juicy stuff to teach you. I can't wait. I'm literally bursting at the seams. I've got so many good things to teach you. So many good things. Yeah. Manifestation Mastermind. Let me get that link for you. I've been teaching manifesting for years, but this is officially the first mastermind I'll be teaching on advanced manifestation tools. There you go. That's the link for Manifestation Mastermind. Oh, Teresa's excited. You're in as well. It's like pre-sale sold out. It's sold out within less than a week. I use the manifesting tools to sell the program, basically. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'll talk more about Manifestation Mastermind, what's included during the Manifestation Vortex later on, but you can go check out the sales page, see everything. And if you feel like it's aligned, then definitely would love to have you, and you can hop straight in. There's a pay in full, payment plans. And if you've got any questions, you can always book a call with my team and they can answer your questions. Okay, guys, it is midnight here in Dubai. I am tired. I've had a long day of clients. So thank you so much. You can obviously catch the replay inside SoulAlign Selective. And for the rest of you, I will see you on Friday for the continuation. Good night. Lots of love. Bye.